Waddup Witches, it has been so very long since my last DIY crafting video, so I'm going to show you how to make these Asian-inspired Minnie ears since Lunar New Year festivities are currently happening at Disney. If you love Disney or Harry Potter, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe for more magical DIY videos. Keep watching for a special coupon code for those interested in purchasing these ears from my Etsy shop that will be available in very limited quantities this Friday, January 15th. I'll link my shop IG and store in the description box for more updates on merch releases, but otherwise, let's get started. I will be using my sewing machine for this tutorial, but if you do not have a sewing machine, you can definitely sew this by hand. For these ears, you will need two different fabrics. I'm using this silk dragon print fabric for the ears and this gold sequin one for the bow. You will also need craft foam to shape your ears, a lightweight fabric interfacing, a 1-inch headband, fabric zigzag scissors, regular fabric scissors, some gold trim for the headband and the ears, a hot glue gun, and I am going to use this Asian coin as an accent, but you can use whatever you would like. You will need some rubber bands and a ruler. Lastly, you will need some polyfill batting and an iron. If you are not using silk or satin fabric, you can skip this step altogether, but in my case, I will need to take my interfacing and iron it onto the back of my red dragon fabric to prevent it from shredding, and also keep it from slipping around when I sew it. This will also help your ears maintain their shape. You are all done, take your zigzag scissors and cut out a strip about 2.5 inches by 14 inches for the headband and 4 circles. Mine are on the larger side because I like a lot of leeway when I'm sewing, but you can make them whatever diameter you feel looks best. I am using a circle sewing attachment here to sew my ears with a zigzag stitch. If you know how to sew a circle without one of these, please let me know your techniques in the comments below. Okay, next up is the bow. I've never shown you how to make a bow before, so I'll be a bit more precise here. I have two 5x7 pieces of fabric and one 2.5 by 5 inch piece for the center of the bow. Place the fabric pieces on top of each other with the non-shiny side out. Now take them to your sewing machine and sew the long sides, leaving the shorter sides open. Once you're done, flip it inside out. Now that you have all your fabric pieces sewn, take your main fabric, the one you're using for your ears, and trim off the excess. And be sure to use the zigzag scissors if you are using silk. Then flip them inside out and use them as a guide to cut out 2 pieces of craft foam per ear. Trim off a slightly curved piece at the end so that they fit nicely onto the headband. And when you're done, fold them like a taco and gently stuff them inside your ears. Cut out 4 pieces of batting in that same ear shape and stuff them into the ears 1 piece at a time. You will want 4 pieces of the batting on each side of the foam, like a sandwich. After you stuff your ears, tuck the ends of the fabric in and glue it shut. Now grab that longer piece of fabric for the headband. You're going to want to glue one end of the fabric to one end of the headband, then pull it over the top of the headband tight and glue it to the other end. If you need to trim off the excess for your headband, just make sure if you are using silk or satin to still use those zigzag scissors so that you don't get any shredding. Add a line of hot glue to the inside of the headband in sections and glue down the fabric. For finishing touches, take the gold trim and glue it on the inside to cover that gap. Alright, let's stuff the bow. I cut out 4 pieces of batting about the size of a sponge and stuffed it inside. On each end, tuck in the extra fabric and glue it shut. Now, you're going to fold the bow in half. Then bring the ends back so that it's folded like an accordion and pinch it. Then with a rubber band, tie it in the middle. Take the smaller piece of gold fabric and fold the ends back for a clean edge and glue them down. Glue one end of that strip and stick it to the middle of the bottom of the bow and wrap it around the center tight. Glue the end to the bottom and trim off the excess. Voila! You have a plush sequin bow. Now this is where everything comes together. Place your headband on a flat surface and take your 2 ears and place them next to the headband to plan out where you want to glue them. I typically have 2 inches between my ears. Once you're done, do the same exact thing with the bow and glue it on. Yay! You can even leave them like this, but I always like a little extra to my ears, so let's decorate. With this gold trim, I'm going to hide all the glue imperfections at the base of the ears by gluing it all the way around. Also, for a cleaner look, I'm going to tuck the ends of the trim behind the bow. For the very last finishing touch, I'm going to glue one of these Asian coins to the center of the bow. I love these ears. They are so perfect for the parks and very comfy. If you make these ears, please tag me on Instagram. I would love to see them. Thank you so much for watching. If you want more videos like this, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you can be notified when new videos are released. Happy New Year, witches. Bye!